Now it's Birb. Let's see. Hello.
Hi, John. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hi, how are you?
Doing just great. I've been listening to your summit for the last couple of speakers. It's been very interesting, especially Assad with medieval empires. And
Mhm.
I definitely agree with what he said about having your game be fun to play, and that's got to be the bottom line. If people don't like to play it, or they're just playing it to win money or whatever the deal is, it will probably end up being short lived. We at Burb want to just have everything be fun and warm and positive. Our community just loves people, loves animal, loves birds, and we just really want to thank you, John, for having us here today, inviting us, and greetings to the Burb community and everybody else listening. This is a fantastic venue to have such a place. Just looks amazing, and it's surely the beginning of the future of this whole metaverse. People are wondering, what is this metaverse? What does it look like? Well, I personally don't know, but I'm learning as I go, and I'm dipping my toes into the pool there. So I just briefly kind of want to give an overview about Burb DeFi. We've been around for a little over a year now, and we're really excited. As you know, and everybody knows, you build your project in the bear market, and that's just what we're doing right now. I think the bull market kind of ended, and it was like a surprise to most people, but you just take what you got, and we're really building with the future in mind. One of our top priorities, as I'm sure many people have it that have their own projects, is to be listed on the highest tier of exchanges out there. And in order to do that, you've got to be able to build something that's worthy of that. And we want to complete everything on our roadmap, and every app that we release, we want it to be easy to use. We want people to be able to recognize aspects of our app through a multitude of languages, and just have an easy access point. Our project is very, very international. Obviously, we speak in English. That's our main group, but we have many other language groups that I'll talk about later. Um, and yeah, I'm kind of already, pardon me, I'm kind of already front running the first question right there, but I want to give it right back to you, John. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to try and answer them.
Yeah, well, it's been it's been an interesting night. I apologize for a little technical difficulties earlier here, and I wanted to bring your logo up here, but I'm actually useless when it comes to this.
Oh,
So
no worries at all. I'm a little camera shy myself, so I'm just kind of getting used to this. You can give the links later on Twitter and our Telegram and everything. No worries. We're a big bird, and we're very cute.
yeah, I'm going to share it in our Telegram, but they don't,
Sounds
they
good.
already know about you guys.
Cool, cool.
So as I said to begin with, we're going to have this a lot more often.
Mm,
Uh, we had our first summit December 18 last year. We haven't had it since then, basically because we have been, as you know, struggling a little bit with development, but now we are in a good place in terms of that. So we're going to have this more often, and I see that all the projects we had on today, including yourself, we want to have back at a certain point so that we can get some updates, and
well, that'd
because
be great.
yeah, because it's what you say. It's the future in one way. It's
Mm,
it's a very interesting way to do it.
hmm hmm
When we get better at it as well, well, me, then it will get even better. I wasn't supposed to have this myself today, but well, that's how it got become, and I'm doing the best I can. But
Well, yeah, we can all, rest assured that we are all innovators in this space right now. And this is what innovation looks like, starting from the very foundation and working up. So this is very normal. This is, we go upwards from here, but this is a great start.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So I'm going to ask you a question about Birb. What
please.
does Birb wish to accomplish for its project in the next year?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. So I I started off with one of the things that we wanted to do was to get listed on a top tier exchange, and it's really that really is our main goal in terms of getting somewhere other than all of the development that we're doing. And what we're doing right now, John, is just about done with a CerTic audit. It's actually a two contract CerTic audit, an audit on our newest Birb 2.0 code and the migration code, so that people can take their old Birb tokens and migrate them to the new Birb tokens, and that everything is just in tip-top shape and condition. A lot of exchanges, especially the higher up ones, they want to see that people have gone that extra mile to get their contract audited, and CerTic in the industry is seen as one of the top, if not the top auditor. So we're really, really excited about that. It has taken some time. We appreciate the patience of our community, but in the end, this is the bear market, and this is when we build. And we may be launching this week or next week. We're very, very close. And so the party really begins very, very shortly here. And that is going to be our gateway to starting everything, getting that CerTic audit. It's really nice too. On CoinMarketCap, they have a little icon that you can click on. Looks neat, looks prestigious to see that on there, and it inspires trust too, right? Because there's Bitcoin, and then there's all your top page blue chip altcoins, and then there's everything else. And so everything that we're doing is we're trying to bring forth a corporate yet very warm and friendly branding, a universal design through our upgraded website that's also going to be released shortly, so that think of our website as an international airport, kind of like how you have this great setup here at the summit. Everybody joins in, people can come in and say hi and talk. Same thing with our website. Everything that we offer, go to birb.com. Really simple. The founders were lucky enough to be able to get that .com address to pay for that, and all of our features just go from the website. Before, we've had got to go to this specific site in a certain way to access this function. We just made everything more simple. So in addition to being listed on a tier 1 exchange and the way about going about doing that, we just want to simplify everything and make everything look next level, top notch, very friendly, and very appealing to long-term positive speculative holders, as we are now kind of in the trough of the bear market. People are asking themselves, well, what do I want to go long on? Maybe some of the people had taken profits a year ago and they did it the right way, and are now looking into what seems like a good deal. What's the project that's not going to die? Because if a project at this point isn't dead already and is showing signs of growth and is really excited, then chances are they're going to be alive in the next bull market. And most projects that have been working for years and they get to that bull market, man, they're going to thrive. So people want to know which picks are the winners. And there's a lot of great projects you've had listed here today. So I think this is a wonderful place to showcase this, and over at Birb, we are definitely looking forward to participating more and coming back and updating you guys on all of that. So I hope that kind of answers your first question there, John, and feel free to ask any more questions you have.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing with this summit today now, it's none of the projects we have on today, including ourselves, is new. It's
Right.
projects that have been here for a while and have proven that we are here to stay no matter what. And
Exactly.
yeah, and I think that is very important, and sets an example out there that because everyone here knows that there is this scam projects coming up, just stop the trading and just go away. And
Right. Yeah.
you don't get there when you can't be here for as long as all of us have been here. If you do that, it's not possible.
Yeah.
We can be accused for it, but that's not the case. I think that I'm actually a little curious of how this is going to be in the future, because
Mm.
already now we have to actually educate people in how to behave,
Hmm. Hmm.
and see things. Things isn't done overnight. People think that in the crypto space everything happens in 5 minutes, but it really doesn't. It's a lot of work, right?
It really is,
Yeah.
and
So
it's a lot of fun too.
yeah, of course, it's a lot of fun. But
Yeah.
if you're going to make something right, if you're going to make something good, it takes time. But yeah, sure, it's very fun. It is, because we are in a place that many people aren't.
Mm.
We create new things based on what we like and what we think other people will like. So and that leads me to the next question.
Mm.
What utilities do your Birb NFTs have?
Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, I love talking about Birb NFTs. I'm an NFT addict. And that actually was the kind of reason that I got to where I am now in the heavy collaboration I am with the Bird Project. I've been with this project for over a year. About a month after it started, I just started getting involved with the community on the Telegram chat, and I just noticed that it was a really fun place to be. You know, when in a bear market, you get to see who the true colors are of any group. And if it's not pumping and if it's not going up 300% a week, and it's all based on that kind of hype, then you quickly, the gas goes away, the bubbles go away, and a lot of groups are toxic. And I've just found this community that I truly, truly love, to be just so uplifting and positive. We've got many different language communities within our main ecosphere, and we're going to be adding more. But yeah, I come from a animation and illustration background. I have a degree in that, and I found an opportunity just to start contributing some ideas for new NFTs. We had our first release of NFTs about 9 or 10 months ago with about 3,000 NFTs. And we are actually going to be having one more. This is the series 2 of Birb, the limited, very limited release. We'll only be releasing 1,000. Okay. And then we're really trying to get this out by the end of this year, which is only 25 more days to go. And so I basically, since April, have been starting from just contributing ideas, and that quickly changed to taking out the pencil and the paintbrush and the art products, and painting and designing conceptual designs, which was then taken by our lead artist, Birb Ross, who is a digital creative mastermind and is sincerely the gentleman behind the amazing look of the art for Birb. And it was the reason I got involved. I took one look at this. I said, man, this is really, it looks like a project that's fun, it's interesting, and it looks like it's going somewhere. So, you know, things take time, right? But my timeline is not for like next month. It's however long it takes, but we're going to get there. So, get back to your question. I am super excited about these next NFTs. They are beautiful. I've seen them. I've helped create many of them. Additionally, I want to give some very due credit to our founders, the twin brothers, Puff Birb and Chirp Jedi, for also contributing to many ideas. But basically, as far as the utilities go, okay, so you can stake them and earn Birb, which basically we have it set up to you just stake them in a portal connected to the website, and you get weekly rewards of Birb and BNB. More Birb than BNB, but you get some BNB, and that is definitely a popular feature. We're going to be also implementing something that will be able to have much more exposure over many other NFT marketplaces, including yours, which will be like a technological upgrade, if you will, for Birb, where a person can buy their Birb NFTs and then not just have to stake them on the Birb website to get the rewards, but to be able to put them out to whatever marketplace they wish and say, hey, my NFT is worth this amount of money, whether anybody wants to buy it or not, or hey, fire sale, I really got to sell this, or whatever the deal is. They can put out whatever they want for it. And you can see the response from the market, but they won't miss out on any of the rewards while their NFT is owned by themselves and up listed on a marketplace. Whereas right now you've got to unstake it, put it somewhere, hope that it sells, and then restake it. All those things cost gas fees. But so anyway, so we're looking forward to that, because that'll be a much easier thing to be able to do the whole process and still receive the rewards, and basically increase the liquidity of our NFTs, be able to show the world what they're all about and how beautiful they are and why we love them. Another thing that you can do is that you can enchant the NFTs. This involves upgrading one NFT you choose to a higher rarity, and choosing one that unfortunately needs to be burnt. Now, in the first round of our NFTs, we had 3,000. I'm happy to say right now that we have a little over 2,800. So we have burnt almost 200 NFTs, which has resulted in higher rarities. They start from common, uncommon, rare, and then the highest two rarity levels are epic and legendary. So this has been very popular, but there's more. Our flagship development that's in the works, that's what we intend to spend a lot of effort on in the year to come, is going to be our playable NFT game, Birb Battles. And we're going to have version 1 pretty soon, and version 2 that we're going to be ongoingly working on. And the great news is that any and all of our NFTs, whether they're specific Birb Battles NFTs, it will be released in the future, and the designs are already being completed as we speak. But that any Birb NFT will be battleable and upgradable and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of appeal to be able to get on the Birb train now and to ride it through our entire roadmap as we go. So we're all really excited about it, because we talk about this kind of stuff all the time. Additionally, Puffed Birb, the co-founder, wanted me to mention that there's also going to be a limited access area, kind of a VIP Birb lounge, where NFT holders, if you own an NFT or more, you can take part of this in the up and coming future, where you'll be able to speak to the founders and additionally have special access to unreleased screenshots and development updates. We want to hear from you guys. If you guys are involved with our project, you've invested in our project, believe in our project, we want to hear from you. We are community based, and very, very excited to get lots of feedback as we go. So I hope that answers your question right there. A bit long-winded, I apologize.
No, it definitely answered the question, and I like that commitment and engagement to the project. It's you talk all you want. It's perfect.
Thank you, John. You're too kind.
I think you are actually the last project here, so you have all the time you want.
Oh boy, okay. Great. Yeah, no, I've got a clear schedule right now, so maybe we can go a little bit over.
No problem. So, what's the goal of the Birb project in itself?
Right. So we developed a multi-use token with many use cases. Some of those cases I've already spoken about. There's the common, basically, purchase it, stake it, earn the rewards, wait for future value increase as we go. There's burning mechanism. There's only 100 million tokens. I've seen some projects, like what is Doge? 100 billion, 300 billion, something like that. There are projects that have like trillion and more. Not that it really matters. It's the token price is very correlated to the token amount, and that's all correlated to the market cap. But we have 100 million. We like that number. It is deflationary, and we have no problem seeing the price of Birb for where it is right now going to much higher prices that would simply be a valuation of its utility in the years to come. And that's just what we're working on. The market decides that, not us. And so that's why we're excited, because it's not about what we say, it's just about what we can show. And we just have our heads down, our eyes up, and we're working. We're got mud on our arms. We're wiping away the sweat from our faces. We most of us are night owls. We spend way too many hours working in the middle of the night, and we wake up late. And but we have many community members that are on throughout the day. So there's always somebody to connect with. We're also going to be having a help desk. So if anybody has any questions, whether it's in English or in any other language, we can very easily get that question translated and get a quick answer back to them. So yeah, to summarize what you asked there, John, our goal is ease of use. Everything that we do for Birb, easy to use, simple, don't have to overthink it. Everything is going to be on the website, birb.com. And we just want everything to be super simple, and a lot of graphics, a lot of beautiful artwork that help to illustrate the point of what we're doing. In the future, we also really want to employ certain types of like VR, AR. They've got some projects where you can be speaking and it will have like a mask over you, so you may actually even look like the Birb logo, Birb guy, and you can explain how to do something, how to unstake your tokens, or how this next feature will be impactful and what to be prepared for. So we're definitely looking forward to getting very artistic and geeking out on the future technical aspects of just making our project more exciting. And we have a lot of creative people, developers, artist types, Twitter aficionados, metaverse lovers and a whole community of people that just love to contribute and be a part of our group. And we love to share memes. We love to share feel good pictures. And I often laugh several times a day, at least, just by watching the interaction. And I just want to say, my name is Mountain Food, and I believe in health. I believe in good food. I believe in everybody trying to work on themselves. And I found personally that laughter is one of the best medicines out there. It releases that tension, gets people on the same page. You can be from one part of the world laughing with another part of the world, and that's better diplomacy than we've seen in the last 100 years. I tell you, I got friends all around the world here, and that's just another reason I want to be part of this project for years and years and years, and I got no problem seeing that. We're going to be around for years and years and years. So that is it with that
No, but
question.
I totally agree with you. That's the beauty of this space. Is that you meet people from all around the world that you would never talk to
Yeah.
otherwise, right? And you share common interests, and in here religion, color, whatever. It really doesn't matter, and
It
that's the
doesn't matter.
and if this was the real world, you were listening to a person talking, and you wouldn't be able to tell the color or the religion of that person, would you? It's
No.
impossible, right? And,
Right.
and that's,
Right.
that's the beauty. We
Yeah.
we are we can be listening and be intrigued by people, and suddenly, if you see him, it's like that's the one talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome. I love it, and I agree with you that having people that I can call actually friends from around the world just by working with this. It's really rewarding for me at least. It's
Oh, me too. It's a huge community. It's very warm. Yeah.
it
Yeah. I
is.
totally agree with you.
Yeah, it's amazing. I wish that we can actually more of us could replicate this in the real world and don't be so judgmental. It's
Mhm.
yeah, well, no, we're not going to go there. But
Well,
what?
that's an important part right there, and I fully agree with you that we try to lead by example of just setting up a community that and that just we all know, all of us bird people, we know not to be judgmental, we know to be supportive, we know when somebody sticks their head out there, we support them. We're blood in blood out, we're the bird gang, and we love everybody, and we invite, welcome all, anybody who has a heartbeat,
Mm,
because they're all equal with us. Come on in and get to know us, and we'll get to know you too. So that's what it is. That's our little spiritual mission, if you will, is to promote love.
it's amazing. It's definitely how it should be.
Mhm.
The hippie times should still be
Yeah,
valid. Yeah.
I agree. The best parts right there. And those were some of the purveyors of the best natural foods out there. The hippies, they decided to go and study their belly button in the woods. And then they came out and developed natural foods and became some of the biggest leading industry of natural food industry, and innovators like Steve Jobs and many other people. So go out there and blow your mind, and then come back and build something really cool for the world. Uh,
No,
yeah.
100% agree. It's we have a long way to go. We've been actually shifting away from humanity in this world.
Yeah, we are. It's
Uh,
we got to put that equal weight on the balance right there. We know where they're going, so we've got to kind of counterbalance that a little bit. Keep that heart open. Keep your connections with real people, even though we're kind of forced to be on, the more digital world, but that we still get outside and take a walk with our dog and eat fresh strawberries.
yeah, but isn't that what we're kind of doing here in this space? We're kind of bringing people together again, regardless of religion and color. I think it's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
A person is a person. On the inside, we're exactly the same. It's just how it is.
that is true. Undisputed.
Yeah. So, are you planning to release more Burb NFTs in the future?
Yes. In addition to, excellent question. In addition to the second season of our Birb NFTs, which we will have only 1,000 more, and this will be for season 2. We will have the release of our Birb Battles NFTs that will all have a kind of a warrior look to them. That's going to be super exciting. So stay tuned for that development in the probably quarter 1, quarter 2 range of 2023. But for the second season, the limited release of Birb NFTs, we are trying to get this out by the end of this year. So it will be very close to the end of this year. And all I can say is that the artwork is truly amazing, and it's fun, it's lighthearted, and it's quite recognizable. We have our Birb world, and it shares connections with the real world. So we've taken some creative influence with some of our Birb designs, our newer Birb designs, and added to our Birb universe of Birb NFTs, which we basically, so they're all, they're JPEGs, they're 2-dimensional, and this is our starting point to take them from 2D into a more reactive, moving backgrounds, and eventually bring them into the 3D world, and so that your 2D JPEG is actually now fightable in a real video game, and it's 3D and with beautiful graphics and everything. And so I can only imagine where we will all be as a space a year from now, because I know so many projects are working very hard, and they're also working on the tokenomics issue to make sure that whatever they can produce has to be fun. But it also has, if there's going to be any play to earn, play and win, play and own, whatever you want to call it, it's got to be sustainable. People have to believe in it. And it just, people are learning from the mistakes of last year, and they're putting it to good use. And this is very normal. We are the innovators of this space. And this is what happens when anybody comes up with something new. It's got to be tested, and it's usually has kinks, and you got to work it out, and then the best is yet to come. So we're very excited about that. Yeah.
I totally agree. The best is yet to come. It's we are what you call it in English. We're making the road as we go.
Yes.
We learn, as you say, from our mistakes earlier, and we just continue making it better. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's been all about in the real life, the whole of our lives. That's for sure. It's not long ago that we didn't have a laptop either, but I'm sure it wasn't easy to get there. So it's we're constantly learning in this space as well, and replicate this space into like the normal world is a mistake. We should go our way, and I think we are actually getting somewhere. So
I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
mistakes are blessings. You can
it
learn
is.
from them, and
How you learn.
it's exciting. It really is.
Yeah, if you don't learn, we don't come
Flexible
up
and humble.
with ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what strategy will you implement to bring non-crypto natives into your project? Have you thought about that?
Oh yes, thank you. That I originally wanted to talk about that from the very beginning. As I said, we're very internationally focused. Our kind of headquarters, if you will, right now is on Telegram at Birb DeFi, and all you have to do there is anybody can watch, but we generally ask that you're able to speak in English. And if you're not, we have, gosh, what do we have right now? We have an Arabic Birb community, Bangladesh, that speak Bengali, Pakistani community, of course, that speak Urdu, Indonesian community, Malaysian community, we've got a Spanish community, we've got a strong Romanian community, and Russian community, and Indian community. In addition, and oh gosh, forgive me, and of course, our beautiful Chinese community. Cannot forget that. That actually has the second amount of population in our Chinese community, and they are very important to us, just like everybody else. But I'm very excited to announce that we, in 2023, are going to be looking to expand our reach over the globe, and to let a little something out of the bag. Our first community that we're looking to add is going to be the Vietnamese community. So look forward, anybody who loves Vietnam or speaks Vietnamese, to be joining us in the very near future to the Birb Vietnamese community. In addition, we're looking to add a Japanese, a Korean, an Italian, a German, a Portuguese, Brazilian communities, and any other communities that show interest. We'll certainly consider them. We just would love to have basically our website, Birb.com, being the international Birb gateway, passport, airport, launch pad to anywhere around the world. And that we welcome everybody, every language, every community to somehow play with us and take part in what we're doing. And when we finally have our video games up and running, we want them to be very socially interactive, and so that people can be as if they're playing video games with their best friend from down the street, but it happens to be somebody from another country they've never been to, and they can learn all about their culture and get to become more of a knowledgeable global citizen in the process, which is really exciting. I just also wanted to say that it's really important for our founders to, with their knowledge of graphic design, and website design, to create the new Birb.com that will be released very shortly. It looks, the parts that I've seen look amazing. To have a universal interface design, branded, corporate friendly. You log in wherever you are, whatever page you're on, it looks similar to the other pages. There's been a lot of work going to have everything seem flawless, seamless, and of course, international. And also, as I said before, we will be employing a help desk for anybody with any questions. Before I joined Birb last August, over a year ago, I sent them an email, and their community member, who is very loved in the community, Mr. Jim Finder, also known as Jim, he responded to me and just, hey, this is what we're about. This is what we can do, and this is how many Birb you need to be in the Birb Well Club, which is an exciting extra feature. If you're within the top 250 Birb holding wallets, you additionally will receive Birb rewards. I believe they're twice a month, so every other week. That's an additional incentive to go along on Birb. And yeah, from the very beginning, I just received warm and professional replies from everybody. And so about a week later, I got my first Birb, and haven't looked back. And now I'm very, very happy to be working with the community and up here also. So I think that takes care of that one there, John. Do you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, I have a couple of more.
Okay.
You say that you're coming out with new NFTs now. The current NFTs that you have and the new NFTs, will that be compatible with the upcoming Birb Battles NFT game?
Yes, and that's really important. There will be basically two Birb battles. The first one will be more of a simplistic, traditional, battleable game that will still, I think, be very fun and give people an idea of what the 2.0 version is going to be. We're really going to be, as they say in baseball, swinging for the fences, going for that big home run for the second version. But we want to give the community something to play in the meantime. And that's where Birb Battles version 1 comes in place. So yes, every single Birb NFT that a person wants to buy, if they don't have any Birb NFTs, no problem. We have, as I said, an offering that will be available in a few weeks from now, so stay tuned. And we'll also be partnering up with many other professional NFT marketplaces where anybody can go and purchase these lovely NFTs on the secondary market. So as Birb Battles 2.0 goes, and we can't say too much about it because it is kind of like our secret sauce, the thing that we're so excited about. This will be our flagship game, and it won't be done overnight. You know, things that are good, they take time, and we're spending a lot of time every day. As they say, and when you're building a house, measure twice, cut once. We're doing our homework first, and we know that it's going to take some time. So that's another reason why we want to have something available to be able to play, and then people have it in their heads of what we're doing. Before it gets completely done, though, I will tell you that we do plan to have some awesome, jaw-dropping, cinematographic grade trailers and previews, little mini movies, little 20, 30-second mini movies to get people really into the idea of what we're building, to share the vision that we have. And so to wrap that question up, we are basically currently speaking with different 3D game development studios, big, small, medium, and seeing what they have and what they can offer us. We just want to have a good fit with whatever company, whatever studio that we end up going with. And because we know we'll be working with them for a period of time. So that is that information right there.
Awesome. You guys have, what's this going on there? Just get some crazy spam here. That's a disadvantage of this, huh? It's you get a lot of spam in the chat.
Very used to it.
Yeah. So okay, I have one more question.
Yes.
I'm going to let you go. Do you have any plans to join some top tier exchanges?
We do. We have spoken to several exchanges as it is. And one thing that's been really important to the ones that we've spoken to already, and the research that we've done, is that you have a high scoring contract that doesn't have any issues and has been certified by a highly reputable auditing company, in our case Certic, which we believe is the best, and many others do as well. But yeah, basically 2023, we want to get on some top tier exchanges. We want to be put on the map. We want to go very high up on the chain. And speaking of chain, we are very happy to be with the Binance Smart Chain. They've proven themselves to be very strong during this incredibly stormy environment we've been through, especially the last couple of months. But we see ourselves as being high up on the ranking there in the year and in the time following. And we know the only way to do that is to bring quality to the market and let the market judge it for itself. The final thing I wanted to say is just because I overheard you saying something about that was very important to you, was charities. What do you actually give back to the community? And one thing that is important for Birb is to not only help birds, which Birb is kind of a colloquial, fun-loving way to say bird. You know, when we talk about birds, we talk about Birbs, and that's our funny kind of little thing. We have a lot of warmth like the original Dogecoin community back from 2015, 2017 time period. So we've already helped out several charities, including one that's in Central America, and it's called the Belize Pet Rescue. So we've helped some burbs down there. So I believe that they were parrots, and not only want to help birds, but want to help animals, dogs, cats, and also people. So whatever opportunities are available in the future to be able to kind of connect with a community or a farming community, sustainable sort of organic community, or you name it. We want to be part of something and giving back to the community. But we realize that we first have to build in the bear market so that we can thrive in the bull market and then be able to give back, obviously, when the times improve, and they will. Another thing is really exciting, and I'm about to buy some of this myself, is we have a Birb merchandise store where you can buy baseball caps, t-shirts, pants, sweatpants, all sorts of things with many different Birb logos on there. But one thing that's really, really cool is that you can actually go out and buy a t-shirt with your own NFT that you own, the specific NFT that you own. You can just type in the little code there on the checkout page and have a t-shirt in whatever color you like, whatever size you like that fits you, with your high quality printed out Birb NFT design on your t-shirt, and run around with it and be as vain and proud as you want, and go show off to the community. And it's such a simple name, 4 letters, Birb, that we just got that name out there. People are going to just stop and say, wow, what are you about? What is Birb? Did you misspell it? Did you mean bird? What is this about birds? And it's a great way to have a conversation. Take one of those shirts to a party where you only know, like, your girlfriend and it's a bunch of other people that they know, and you're like nervous to go there. Go with the Birb shirt, break the ice, see how many friends you have at the end of the night. You just get people talking about stuff, and it goes back to, we're all human. We all have souls. We all have the need to be connected to other people, and to have little things like that are fun and engaging, have a lot of value in the social kind of world right there. So anybody who's interested can reach out to us and join our community on Telegram, Birb DeFi, same as Twitter. And John, I thank you so much for this opportunity to also gosh, we've gone 17 minutes over. I've really hogged the time, but I'm not taking it away from anybody else. So I feel very grateful for this opportunity, just to kind of have a nice little fireside chit chat with you. And I'm super excited to come back in the future.
Yeah, awesome. But I don't let you go that easy. This merch, that was intriguing. So, I'm in Norway, right?
Oh, great. Yeah.
So what if I was going to buy a baseball cap with Birb on? Would you send it here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have drop shippers out in the United States, in Europe, and in China, I believe it is. If I remember correctly, Jem, who does most of that kind of coordination, I think there is a drop shipper in Estonia, and you can get Birb merchandise relatively quick.
Yeah, so you're covering the whole globe then.
We are trying to cover the whole globe, and any spots that we can improve on in the coming years, we definitely aim to. And just everything that we want to be doing from here on out, we want to just do it at the highest quality. It's kind of like the crypto world is like going back to high school in kind of like a way. When you go to the prom, everybody wants to dance with the hottest girl and the person that looks the best, that's got the best looking tuxedo on. Well, if you show up and just look like, sandals and a pair of shorts or something, you're only going to get so much success. So our faith is just in working hard and trying to continually think, what is it we can offer? What can we do for other people? And why should they care? Why would they want to spend their time? Forget about their money, but why would they want to spend their time with us? And if we can answer those questions, and I believe that the world is going to be more connected and more digitized and spend more time in the online world, and especially when the crypto market gets more thawed out and people start to actually, you know, their portfolio starts to actually gain money again, there's going to be hype like never before. I think we were kind of shortchanged by this last bull run in a number of ways, and I think that kind of in nature, when you get shortchanged on something, it tends to come back stronger and harder. So I personally think that we're going to have a mother of a bull run. I don't know when. I could guess, and my opinion is not any more valuable than anybody else's. But I'll tell you that when it comes, I think it's going to be big. So the people who have done honest work and have a good heart, they're going to be there. And I also think that the people who have money and have a formula and just want to buy everything and come up with the hottest looking white paper and marketing, they're going to be there also. But that what's changing is that there's more and more people who have been in this space for a long period of time, and they're a little bit more wise to the newest sort of project that's coming around. And I think the value of being around through the entire bear market and building through it is going to have more value than we presently know right now. So all of these things make me extremely positive for the future. I think 2023 is going to be a momentous year, an opportunity for anybody and everybody who wants to do something in this space to start building, start connecting, start asking questions. And the years that follow, maybe sooner than later, because bulls and bears usually surprise people, we may be in a completely like a very, very party sort of atmosphere, and we're talking about you know, Lamborghinis again and diamond eyes and everything. So everything can switch around because it's based on human emotion. And while it goes up and down and it's so painful in the bottom, it's so wonderful at the top. And this space really teaches people how to be more responsible with their finances. Teaches them very brutally sometimes, but if you're able to survive through a couple of bear markets, give yourself a pat on the back, because you are a crypto warrior and good things are coming for you. It's a lesson like you couldn't get at a university or a public school. It's the real life. And I am so glad to be here, and I look forward to coming back and sharing more information with you. And yeah, thank you for everything.
Yeah, awesome. You're clearly a clever guy. I agree 100% in everything you said. Maybe next time I need to wear a Birb baseball cap. Huh?
We will take care of you. We absolutely will, John. We'll be happy to.
Awesome.
That and more. Yeah.
No,
right.
You have any closing comments other than what you just said about Birb?
I just will say one random thing. I actually had the opportunity. Both of my parents were in real estate a long time ago, and when one of the seasons were pretty good, we actually took a trip around the Baltic, and for one day we got to visit Oslo, Norway, and I also did some traveling with some Finnish friends, and got to see the very north of Norway, a little town, if you've heard of it, called Skibolten. And that's beyond the holy mountain of the Sami, Mount Kilpisjärvi. And so I actually got to touch the Arctic Ocean in one of the little inlets there in the northern part of Norway near Hammerfest and Tromsø and all that area up there. And it was like 1,000 little needles. It was so cold, but it was cool. So to be able to actually travel out there in real life is incredible. And the next best thing is to travel digitally and meet people. So this is such a cool space to be a part of. I never would have known you. You know, you're in Norway doing your Norwegian things. you know, I'm not, but this space helps connect everybody. So it's really a cool place where people can just share stories and get to know each other better, and hopefully increase their wealth in time. And I think they will.
Yeah, I totally agree. And hey, that you've been to Norway is well,
Beautiful country, absolutely beautiful. Yeah,
yeah, it
really
is.
like
Very nice. It's very cold, but it's very nice.
it. Yeah, it's actually perfect temperature if you're there in July or August.
Yeah, it is. Now it's like this week is going to be -13, so
Yeah,
so it's not the best time to visit Norway. That's
right. Yeah,
the best time to be here either. But well, it is what it is.
it is what it is, and summer always comes.
It is definitely. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We
My
were
my pleasure,
almost an
John.
hour. That's good. That's very
Thank you
good.
for everybody listening, and I guess we will put this on YouTube for the rest of the world to log into and listen to at their convenience. And so, greetings to everybody listening to this in the future. Thank you so much. We appreciate every one of you.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a great evening.
You too. Take
Thank
care.